Hello my friends and welcome to another Tuesday of tutorial. I am Leonardo Pereznieto and today we will draw an Aston Martin. We begin by sketching the silhouette, then the width of the hood of the car, then the space for the wheels. It will be slightly in perspective. And having this sketch, we begin to define better the shapes and the particulars. On the side we have the windows, and then the front lights. It goes more or less like this. Then the grille, and we continue constructing it. I now switch to a softer LED, AB. I had been using a harder one, A2H, for the sketch, because I wanted it lighter to make any corrections easier. I'll correct the space for the wheel, because in this area it goes wider. And the tire, which, as it is seen in perspective, it is not a circle, but rather it is a slight oval. We do the other wheel and we refine them with the eraser. Here it has a spoiler, and then we should draw the shadow so that the car looks grounded. Over here. I love drawing vehicles, especially sport cars. And I think it is important that when you draw what you love. Because in this case you will really enjoy it. You will be able to do it during many hours, and as a result, you will do it very well. I switch to a finer LED for these details, and then to a softer one for these other ones. I love my mechanical pencil Tutto3. The story of this pencil is that as I couldn't find anywhere where to buy one with different LEDs in one, then I decided to make it myself. For this, I made a partnership with a company called Art International. With them, I will be making several nice projects which I am sure you will like. For now, I don't want to tell too much about this, but in just a few weeks we will have our first launch, which will be the Tutto3 mechanical pencil. And of course, you will be the first ones to know beforehand how to get one. When we begin to shadow, immediately the volume comes out. This is the lower part of the Aston Martin, and below it we have the shadow, which is very important, even if it is a small shadow like this one. Here is an engine ventilation. It is a 12-cylinder engine, and this model like in the James Bond movies. To smudge the graphite, I will use this ArtistLeonardo brush. Oops, I think I am showing you things that still are not ready for the public. Things that are a bit secret. But alright, that happens when you are one of my subscribers. You get to know things much before everyone else. As you saw with the brush, we smudged the pencil lightly. And then with the eraser we pulled lights and reflections. And talking about reflections, we do some darker ones with the pencil. I want this supercar to be in motion, so we do stripes on the background. And it's ready! If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, share it to your friends and subscribe to fine art tips. And I will see you on Tuesday.